I had said anywhere before 8 o'clock, and I come on a little bit about 5 past 8. But this is better than the last time. Hello, 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 guys. How are you doing? Happy Sunday afternoon, Sunday. Well, not afternoon, no. Happy Sunday evening. When into night hours now. Anything after 8 o'clock, we call it night. But you people call it evening, right? Happy Sunday evening. Hello, hello, Auntie D's live, wherever you are. Please come and meet her. She's about to talk some things and she wants to share and hear from you guys. How are you doing? How was your day been? How was your day been? I hope it has been going well or it is well. I like when sorry, I like when we have good days, but there are times. Hi, welcome to the live. Happy to have you. I see I have company. Welcome to the live. Happy Sunday evening to you. I hope your day went well and whatever you had to do, you achieved it for the day. We're at the end of the weekend. Can you imagine the end of the weekend? So whatever was not achieved, sorry, will not be achieved for this weekend. Thank you for the like. I like when you like up the live when you come in. That's beautiful. One thing I plan to do a pudding and so much things I had to do. I forget about the pudding. I like puddings on weekends, no matter how simple. And I like bread pudding, but I like me bread pudding, cornmeal pudding, potato pudding, any pudding. I like puddings. Puddings are nice, but I don't eat too much because it's kind of sweet. Thank you for liking the live. Thank you. And good evening and welcome. Wherever you are, guys, Auntie D welcomes you to the live just the same. And as we are here, I'm gonna see if more persons are gonna come. I distinctly did not put up any title so that I can have persons give me their own. We can talk about it as we go along. I like free speech, so that when persons can express themselves. Because maybe when I put a title, sometimes I will give the title. I like when I'm giving the title too, but I want you guys to, have a feedback. Thank you for coming to join the live. And guys, as you come in, don't forget, just give the thumbs up and like the live. So it shows that we are about to do something or something's about to happen. Hi, Ma. Here. How are you? Let me take a note. I have to make note of people's names, because I like to go back and look at their channel, right? I have to look back at their channel. Hi, Liz. Hi, Mahia. No, Liz, I won't cuss. Ruby, happy to have you. Hey, how are you doing? You see you're in a blue jacket, Ruby? I'm going to try and find out all my subscribers. Thank you to know all my subscribers who have subscribed to my channel. I want them to be wearing blue so that when they look around, they will see other persons who are not in jackets who may not have a channel. So you may have a channel, and you know, and I would love for you to get the support because I'm happy when we are helping each other because yeah, to know that. Hi, Vanch Solaki. Hey, how are you doing? How are you? I know, Ruby. I know. I was just saying that I've been so busy I could not stop to bake a pudding this weekend. Vanch, how are you doing? How was your day? How was your weekend? And Liz, thank you, Liz. Thank you, Liz. Liz, anybody here else apart from those in the blue jackets have a channel? So you look at each other and you try to support to go over and support the persons if you don't have a channel. Because if you have a channel, I would encourage you to go back and forth, right? So you take a note. But here I'm Only Ruby. Let me make a note of the name. The NSH. Solanke. Liz McEwen. Liz, do you have a channel? Do you have a channel, Liz? I'm not seeing my here. Liz, do you have a channel? Um, Fort, Fortnite. I'm making sure the names, guys. 'Cause- Hi, Fortnite. You have a name. Tania or Donez. So I say Messi or Ronaldo. I don't know what you mean. Tania. Yeah, guys. Let me see if there's anybody else. So my plan is, you see Ruby in her blue coat or blue jacket. She will at the role as a moderator, but the fact is, I don't. If you don't have a channel, you wouldn't be. I couldn't put you in a blue jacket. So I'd like for you guys, if you're in a blue jacket, to, you know, those who are not, and you have a channel, you'd have to let me know so I can put you in a blue jacket. And then no, you would go to each other's channel and support, right? Connect with each other's channel. You know what I mean by that, right? So you connect with me connect with you, you connect with others. So because some persons really having a problem like myself in reaching the amount of subscribers, because it is not easy for a person to find 1,000 subscribers. Some people may be able to do it in a week, in a day, in a month. I have been going at it since December, January, February, March. I'm in the fourth month. And remember that YouTube has a plan for 365 days, which is a year. So we have to get the ball cracking. Else we are going to have to repeat it, and we don't want to repeat. I want anybody who subscribes to my channel. I would love for you guys, and you would have a channel, to support. Let us support each other so we can lift each other up, so that you're not hanging. Because I would not be happy to know that somebody is supporting me and I'm supporting them, and they're not able to reach. So in spite of us having to put in the work to make it successful, it's going to be easy. I'm not saying it's not an easy task. It's an uphill task. But at the same time, we have to do something. I like to help persons. And I thought of it and said, this would be good. Because I've been to quite a few channels, and I don't know if persons are just happy the way they are. They don't want to, reach. But some persons are past the 1,000, 2,000, because even when you achieve the 1,000, you never stop. You keep going on and on. But at least you have to meet the requirement. I am fighting real hard. I have over 200 more subscribers to reach, right? 700 and so almost 200. And I have almost 1,700 hours to achieve. And believe me, sometimes I'm really tired, but I say, I still have to try. I still have to try. Can't sit down. All right, so I'm happy. But guys, as I start talking now, I see persons starting to drift. Why are you drifting? You don't need to drift. I allow you to set up. I didn't put a topic purposely. I want to pull you guys out. I want you to learn to get out of your shell, get out of where your comfort zone is. Because if you're going to be too comfortable, you're not going to work to build your channel. You're not going to work. Is it that you don't want to have the channel around for long? Or is it that you just want to have the channel as a little joke? Remember that when you are able to meet the requirements, thank you for joining, guys. When you're able to meet the requirements, I'm not canvassing for YouTube, but I'm telling you what it is. you will be monetized, right? So if you don't have no use for the money, maybe you can get it and give it to somebody else. But these days, money is important to everybody. So I am going to work hard and you are going to work hard too. And when we all work hard and we see our reward, we're going to be happy. So whatever it is, I don't know what's the amount, but I know that you have to work. So we come on the live, we try to interact, and it helps you too, right? It helps you to get the practice because you too will go to your live and when it's the time because it's YouTube really tell you when you can go live. So you go on different lives and see how people do things on different lives, what they do, right? So I just thought of say I would like my persons who come on my live to subscribe. That's why I always say subscribe to my channel. And now we have other persons here. We are going to subscribe to their channel, right? Ruby is here. She's in her blue coat, and I'm so proud to see her in her blue coat. And we have to work together. So if you're not interested to just to some people are just not interested, they just want it for fun. But the practice is good, right? The practice is good. Now I start to sound like I'm lecturing. So persons may not like that. I don't want to sound like I'm lecturing. I'm just trying to share to make things a little easier. I don't know what Tanya or Denise mean when she said Messi or Ronaldo. Maybe she was responding to the footballer, Messi. He's the only person I know his name is Messi, who plays with his very well with his left. He's left footed. And he played in Jamaica about 2 weeks ago. And I think he scored a goal on Atlanta for for the Inter Miami team yesterday. So that makes it even more nicer for anybody who likes football. Right. So tell me, guys, my weekend. Let me begin. My weekend was quiet. I didn't really go anywhere, but one thing I noticed. Thank you for the heart. Thank you so much. One thing though, this weekend is very, even though it's very cold. I couldn't go outside like this. I had on sweater all day. But I say I'm coming on the live. I don't want you guys to think that I'm inside the house now, so I'm not cold inside. But outside is cold. It's very, very cold. Right? So each time when I look outside, I say, boy, I would love to go outside, but it's too cold. And I don't want to get sick because spring is the time when person's allergy tend to act up. Hi, Ashani. How are you doing? Hi, not Ashani. Asiani. Asiani. Happy to have you, Asiani. Hi, how was your Sunday? How was your weekend? How was everything? How is everything? Did you get to have a beautiful day? Did you have a beautiful weekend so far? I don't remember if I'd asked you, Asian, do you have a channel? I I think I may have asked you when you came here last week because I remember the name, but I don't remember what was your response. I think you said you didn't have a channel. I'm encouraging persons to have channels, man. Encourage. It is something I tell you. YouTube has become a part of my whole being that I find it difficult to go through a day, one day, to say I'm not going on YouTube. It's so difficult. Not that I'm addicted, but because of you feel that closeness when you interact on live. When I do videos, it is a little different because this video is just me and the camera. But when you're on the live, you guys are seeing me and I'm not seeing you guys, but it feels so close. Mhm. It feels so close. So I hope people had a good weekend and they're trying to wind down now to see how best they can interject themselves for school or for the workforce tomorrow. I'm not hearing from Asia, eh? She said hi, but it seems as if and Fortnite, God gave me a big hi, but I don't know where he's disappeared to. Are you still around, Fortnite God? I know Ruby's a busy person, so she would listen and stay at a distance doing something. Because some of us are really busy, I don't expect people to just drop everything and sit. When you have the time, you can do it like that. But until the understands, you have to get some things done. So you do what you have to do, and your ears is tuned to the phone or the computer or whatever it is that you are seeing it through. Nobody not saying anything. Some persons had um holiday on Monday gone, which was St. Patrick's Day. Did anybody here celebrate St. Patrick's Day? Anybody here celebrated it? Do I have any Irish person here? I don't know. Some person may not have gone to school. I heard it was not a federal holiday, but it's been celebrated by many Irish persons. I met a number of them, and they were so happy partying all day Monday. They party until they got out of soberness into something else. So, guys, how do you feel about yourselves? Do you see where you're achieving anything? Are you making any achievement? What you set out to achieve, are they becoming a reality? Or is it that you're stagnant and you cannot go any further? You're stuck. Are you stuck? Are you feeling like you're stuck and there's no upward movement? But I'm not going to say downward. I don't want you to hear anybody say they're going down. People are going up. Upward movement, that's what Auntie D TV talks about. Upward movement, right? Talks about upward movement. Guys, you are quiet. Upward movement, up, up, up. If you're at school, are you working hard enough to be in the top 5? I won't say top 10, I would say top 5. And if you're on the job working, are you in the boss's favor because you do the work efficiently? Or if you're studying at college, are you progressing very well with your assignments? Are they able to give you the grades that you want? How is it? Because you cannot go to college or university and come out as a failure. You have to try to be successful. And if you're at school, no matter what the level, you must work to be in the top 5. And it depends on the amount of children in the class. You can work to be in the top 3. If it's a small class, you must can be in the top 3. And if it's big enough, like 20 or 15 to 20, then you must can be in the top 5. Hi, Calix. Calix, it's been a while. I have not seen you. Where have you been? I don't think this is the first time here. Calix. One of these days, I'm going to be doing a subscriber roll call to see how much of my subscribers are still around. Oh, yeah, this is Calix, and then I have a Cytix. I have a Cytix. How are you, Calix? How are you? How have you been? Are you new to my channel? Because your name looks very familiar. Or you're passing through and you stop to say hi. Which of them? You're passing through and stop to say hi, which is nice. That's nice. Thank you. Hi again to you. Guys, I don't know per people's age, but I'm just trying to compare something as I'm waiting on you guys to come up with something to let us talk about it. How different? Are there any difference in the 90s? The 90s, right? Like 91, 92, and the 2000, like 2001, come down to even 2020, 2020. Do you see any differences? Have you noticed anything? Is there anything that you would have noticed? Persons from, but if persons are obvious of things in the 90s, it means that they would have been more aware. They would have been born about even before the 80s, 70s, 80s. And I don't know people's age. I'm just assuming based on how you see styles and how persons act, you know, how some parents act with their children. You say some of them are old fashioned or antiquated with how they behave, or the type of food they prepare. Because you know the food from now in after the 2001, it is more lean towards lighter type food like the cornflakes, the bacon, the eggs, maybe to a lesser extent rice, but they don't really, they may drink the soup. The type of soup is more like a broth, not really soup that you put the food and the meat in, different type of soup. And you find that more snackables. People now use more snacks. More, I don't want to say junk food. I don't like the word junk food. So they use more snacks, right? And compared to persons from in the 90s, what type of meals would you see them if you go to a restaurant? You can look at the type of food some people order, right? You can assume they are from in the 90s. You can look at the way they dress. You can compare. Because people now dress more modern than per, but the styles change, styles change. I know it's not easy to keep up with the styles though. They change. Hairstyle change, clothes change, skin tone change because persons will put on things on their skin. The hair texture change. They'll put things in their hair to make it look different. The braids and the different creams and the different colors. Have you noticed it? Right? Even the glasses. You have different styles of glasses. Whether they are tested like mine or they are just ordinary sportswear. The type of sportswear that persons would wear some time ago was some very dark ones. Very dark, the one that you can see. But it helps to shade the eyes when you're in the sun. Now you have transition lens where when you're in the sun, it's dark, but when you're in a cool shade, it's clear. Mine that I'm wearing now, this one, both of them, but this one, if I'm inside right now, it is clear. But if the sun is shining and I go outside, you can't see anything, but I can see you. So you'll be there looking at me, and I'm looking at you, but you will not see my eyes because out in the sun, it has what is known as transition lens, right? I'm just trying to explain. And the type of hairstyles that are worn now in the 2000s. And I think in the 90s, you'd see more perm or cream hair and braided hair. Irfan, how are you, Irfan? How are you? Iran, happy to have you, Irfan. I'm making note of everybody. Irfan, do you have a channel? Do you have a channel, Irfan? Do you have a channel? I'm trying to get persons to talk out. Yes, that's beautiful. Now, Irfan, would you want me to put you in a blue jacket so others can see you and you can connect with them after? There it is. I'm going to put in a blue jacket, Irfan. Okay. Okay. So guys, when you come on now, Irfan can say hi. You can say hi to Irfan, and you can also go and check. You see blue jacket, Irfan. You can also go on to Irfan's channel. Irfan can put out his channel name. Is it just Irfan? And have persons come over and subscribe to your channel. And Irfan can also go to your channel, guys, and subscribe. So we can build up the thing, man. Is that okay with you, Irfan? Is that okay? Right. So if they type in Irfan, would they be able to subscribe to your channel? Let them see the name properly, because I want the persons to be able to move up. Have you reached your goal as yet? Have you met all the requirements to have the 1,000 subscriber? Even if you do, that is not, we still can work together. Persons can subscribe to you. So if it's just Irfan is your channel name, they would go to Irfan and click on it. Or if it's a different name, then you put it up. But I think it's Irfan, because by the time you guys are through, I'm going to go. Right? So Irfan, now tell me, how was your weekend? How was your weekend? I know you're going into late night to morning now. Right? Even if you're not in your country, how is your weekend? How has it been? Was it okay? Did you have a great weekend? Did you have a restful one? Did you went on sport? Did you went to a party? Did you get anything to eat? Or no, or you didn't eat anything? You decided to fast and not to eat for the weekend? Or is it that you didn't have any money to buy any grocery to eat? Which one? Tell us, man. So we can know that you had a certain type of weekend. I hope you had grocery. I don't want to think you didn't have any grocery. I would love to know that you had. Because if it's one time a person likes to have their grocery, is mainly on the weekend. Right? In the week you can, dilly-dally and thing, but in the weekend you want to have your nice meals so you can relax. But if you have to work on the weekend, then it doesn't matter. You don't care much. That's how I think. So guys, you can say hi to Irfan. And Irfan can say hi to you guys. I don't know if Irfan pop in and pop out. I'm not getting anything from the channel. I don't know if things are not coming up, but I'm just seeing like a one word. I don't know what is wrong tonight. Just one word. I don't know. One person is on. Well, guys, when you come on, you must like up the live, man. I make the live interesting. Right, we can do better, man. Come on, man. Don't let me have to beg for the little like. Like up the live, man. Your weekend may not have been that hot, but it can be hot every weekend. Some weekend it's going to be quiet. I don't have all weekends hot neither. Some weekends it's quiet and then sometimes when it's quiet, I feel good. I'm able to get some rest, but this weekend I didn't get much rest. I tried to get some things done, and I'm happy to. So I even have some laundry to go and fold up to put away, but that is not a problem. I did some before coming on, and I will do the rest when I'm through with the live. So I like to do things when I'm relaxed. So I'm not in any hurry to go and do it. I was in a hurry to come to you guys to see what you have to tell me about your weekend. So it looked as if I must put up the title, because I was just thinking of allow them to speak. Allow them to speak. But when I don't put up any title, people are quiet. I think I'm understanding you guys more. So no title, you say, okay, she doesn't have a title. She doesn't know what she wants to talk about. She knows very well. I really want to talk about the styles of the 90s and the 2000s. That's what I want to talk about. But I said I'm not going to put it on I'm just going to leave it open so that if you guys come with something, then I can use mine and put mine another time. The 90s, the food. What was the food like during the 90s? What are the type of hairstyles? There were more natural hairstyles being worn, that I know. And a few persons would put in a little light cream to soften the hair. But there were not so many braids. Like now, braids are more worn now than before. It's like the braids are more worn now than cream in the hair. People start moving away from the cream. I don't know because of the acid in the cream or something. But I realize persons moving away from, even me, I usually perm my hair. And then I said, I'm tired of putting this chemical in my hair. And sometimes you're not in the, you have to be always following up the hairdresser to get it treated and get it dyed and all. When you wash it yourself, it's not looking that nice. You have to go to the hairdresser and get it done nicely. So you say to yourself, let me take a break and wear some braids. And what is happening more in the 2000s? Wig. Because I have on a wig. People are wearing, there are more wigs in the store, more extension here. There are more things about the hair, more hair products, a wide variety of hair products that you can choose from. So I looked at food earlier. In spite of you guys, I think something must be wrong because I don't know. It's not like it's freezing. And I'm gonna still talk and watch it, you know. So the food, right? The food and the population has grown, yes, but I still see less children in school compared to the 90s. The 90s had more children in school. You see more young people around, about. But I don't know what has happened. We don't see as much. I don't know if people are migrating more, you know. Come on, people. I don't want to. By the way, nobody commented on my dance. My shorts. Are you watching the shorts? I posted a shorts this morning, and the shorts gone viral. Gone viral. Take off and gone. I had to be laughing at myself because that's what the shorts is there for, to make you laugh and then to direct you to the channel. What's the purpose of the shorts? I like to watch the shorts. Them they are very interesting. Boy, I don't know. I see a few hearts emojis going up earlier, and even that tonight I don't see much. It seems like people are cold. Are you guys already gone to bed? I know I have some students that do come on, and I know at this time I would not see them. If they do come at this time, they'll just pop in and say, "Hi, Auntie D," and they have to go, bye bye. Because I know they have to prepare for school tomorrow. So we know that the weekend starts on Friday and it ends on Sunday. The Sunday evening, you start to gear yourself back into whatever your work area or school area may be, right? So you had a good weekend or a bad weekend, whatever it is. Don't let the bad weekend spoil the coming week. Going out tomorrow to school or to work and somebody spoil your weekend, don't let that dampen your spirit. There'll be better ones coming. Better weekends will be coming when nobody can spoil them. Because you know, hi Liam G, how are you? How was your day? How was your weekend? Everything is okay? I leave it open. I leave it open. Okay. I leave it open for persons to come in and say something. What makes it so? Just telling me it was great. What make it so great? What did you do to make it great? Did you had a lot of food to eat? You went to parties and danced off your feet? Or you get some? Or you were resting? Hmm? How was it? You baked bread. Okay, you baked bread. So how you didn't sell any bread for me? And you know that I love bread. Huh? I don't understand you. How you bake bread and keep it to yourself? I know bread. I know it's bread. I know. It was a little mistake. I know. You were trying to do it quickly. Well, you ate the bread all to yourself? Come on, man. You could send some for me, man. What was it, a whole wheat bread? Was it whole wheat bread or was it just the ordinary white bread? I like whole wheat bread. So if it was a white bread, I'm not going to be. Okay, it wasn't a white, it wasn't a whole wheat. It was, yeah, most people do the white bread. And homemade breads are nice, you know. I know it would have been white. I was just teasing you. I know homemade breads are nice. And you know what is also nice to Liam G, as you're here with us? Homemade buns. Are you going to be making bun for the Easter? Will you be making buns for the Easter for your family? Are you guys going to? I wish I was nearby you, you know. I was sure come over and get a bread, a nice loaf of bread. Are you going to be making Easter bun? Baking Easter bun? You're not going to bake any bun because it's too sweet. But you can use something to tone down the sweetness, you know. I like homemade buns. You might, you should tell me something. Do you operate a business? Or you mean you might? Homemade things go faster, you know. You should be doing a little business, man. And let me tell you something, Lanji. You see, if I didn't know you, I'd conk you in your forehead. So, boom, boom, so, boom, boom. Reason being, you could use your channel. I don't know if you're doing it, you know, but it's not going to be a secret. I've known persons who have their channel and they use it to promote what they're doing. You could do it same place in your house where you live. If you and you know what I saw a lady, I've been following a lady, you know, back in Jamaica, and everything she bake, I tell myself I can do it too. And you know, she did not bake in an oven in her house, you know. She puts the things outside in her yard under a tree on some on three stones. And she put a big pot, what we call a Dutch pot, a thick pot. And she bake cocoa bread, she baked so much things. And she put them into a baking tin, and then she put the baking tin into the thick pot and cover it up. She baked bun. Come on, guys, man, touch up the thing, man. You know that you could stay home, and I know you have a oven. You could stay home. When I didn't have a oven back when I was much younger, I baked also on the stove top. You know, I put the thick pot on the stove, but sometimes you know you don't want to light the oven, but to use so much gas. So you put the thick pot on the stove where you cook, and you do your mixture as usual. Grease the baking tin, pour the mixture into the baking tin, and put the baking tin with the mixture into the pot and cover it and put it on a medium heat, medium to low heat, not very low, medium to low, and it stays there. I do chicken like that. I bake I roast chicken like that, and I roast fish like that. And I know a lady, persons use it to expand, you know, and build bakery in their homes. You're joking, and when it comes to Christmas, you just once you sell 10 persons, even one, you're going to get orders. And once you do it properly and nicely, you may have just a little stove with ordinary 4 burner. You can know how many you can bake without running the thing too hot. You load the oven. Whether you put in four, not four, maybe you can put in eight or 6 or 8 things, depending on the size. Come on, man. That it's a skill. I have never baked cocoa bread. That's folding bread, right? I've never baked folding bread. But the way I saw the lady bake her folding bread, and you just put a little, when she was going to eat it, she put a little bit of butter in it. You couldn't tell say it was made like that. And the pudding, the potato pudding and the cornmeal pudding. Well, you want to put honey mustard on ham. So what would you do? Are you going to be selling it or just going to consume it at your house? I wanted to expand into a business. That's what I wanted to do. Once I see somebody has an ability and has a skill, because I am a person who like to do food, and whenever I see somebody have a little inclination for it, yeah, man, you can sell more than you consume because you're going to consume too much. You're going to consume too much. So you take in your orders, man. You just pass the word around and let them know the price and don't set up the thing properly. Yes, man. Wherever in the world you are, you can start a little business. You know how many persons start a little business in their own little kitchen at their home? People fry saltfish and put onion on it. People fry fish and put escovitch with onions. Some fry chicken. Some buy cheese and slice it. Some buy bun and slice it up. With it. Oh Lord, man, no. Come on, Liam G. Come on. Don't get me started on you, you know. You're teasing me, man. Pray for what is this? P P what is this now? P P P C Pekanzu say I must pray for him. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it's PCH. I cannot pronounce that word. PCH. Let me try. PCHANDSU. I don't know. When you tell me like that, no, hi, I don't know how to pronounce that name. PC. I don't know. It's Pekandezu. So I'm to pray. Okay, Pekandezu. I pray. Oh, I just could see it now. Peter. Okay. You know that I met a lady up here, and when she told me that she can't cook, I find it strange. I said, no, I can't cook. Because what? She bakes so many nice things, and I taste them. So I said to her, you must know. I said, your husband must be happy. You must be a good cook. She said, no, she can't cook. So she always buy food. But she can. She's good at baking. I know you're saying the same thing now to me. You can't cook, but you have recipes. Yes. But you may not be able to cook, but not everybody cook nicely, you know. I know you tell me say you're 10, you know. And I don't believe you say you're not 10, you know. I don't believe say you're not 10-year-old. A 10-year-old couldn't do so much. I don't believe you. You keep telling me you're 10. You're not 10. If you're 10, unless you're living in India. But wherever you live, you have the knowledge. No, it's okay. So if you're 10, let me accept it then. If you already tell me that you're 10. If you're 10, then when you becomes even 20, 50, 20, 15, 20, then you're going to be a master chef. And you know, master culinary, something like that. You know you can get a degree at a university for that because you'll have to learn about the science and the different things that you're going to do. You have to learn so much. But then, because you have the fingers and the mind, you'll be surprised. You'll be surprised how well you could perform. You see, persons, some people feel that when they get older, they want to be a nurse, a doctor, a teacher, a police, a lawyer, whatever. They don't realize that it's more important for them to get a skill. Skill. Once you have a skill, you survive. You see, all persons, they are employed in different organizations, manager this and that CEO and that director and that manager, when they are laid off from their jobs, like what we see happening around us now, they have nothing to live by. To live, they have no skill because when they're in the office, they deal with the figures, and so when they are out, and because you have a skill, you can survive. So when you becomes older, because I like to cook and I like to bake, but I don't have the fingers like you for baking. At one time, I remember I wanted to do a course in cake decorating because some people are so mastery when they're doing the cake decorating. It's pretty, right? But for me, my things are always plain, like like you said, the chocolate cake or whatever it is. It's plain fruit cake. I've never done anything to add icing. I remember in early times, I used to see people when they put on the icing on the cake, they put them out to dry. And then I would, when it's dry now, and you break it, I would like to eat it. But it's when you get old, you realize that it's too sweet, it's sugar. Oh, pecandis will be fine. Hope you'll be fine. So it is really, really good. All you do, you say you're 10, you go to school, you do as the teacher tells you to do and try to learn as much because your job is in demand. You know how much cuisine you can learn to do? Different, you think it's just one? You can learn so much. You're going to be in demand, especially in the tourism sector. If you're in the tourism sector, they would just hold it like this. They would want you to leave, right? They would not want you to leave. And more so, you could be in a position there, an executive position, and at the same time, you have a business doing elsewhere. Maybe a restaurant or some other things that has to do with food, and you don't have to be in there, the one in there baking. You would be able to check and have supervisors, and they do the things how you want it to be done. And the next thing I hear, Dr. Liam G, PhD in field of cookery, culinary arts. I saw somebody I know some time ago did so many exciting dishes with decoration. I wonder how you think the things them. I see somebody bake alligator bread. I don't know if you ever tried it. They bake the bread and the bread look like an alligator with the mouth. You understand me? It looks so weird. It looks away. Skill. They open the mouth and you see something like teeth and the bread is there. Alligator bread. So it's good when you can exercise your brain. Yeah, man. Exercise your brain, man. And spread out your wings. And if you have that skill from now at 10 and your family has a business, you could watch them, so that when they are older and cannot manage a business, take over. You take over the business, right? Because you'd have been watching them and liking what they have been doing. And then you say to yourself, I'm going to do a master business here, master baker here. You don't have to be the one who cook, and your business don't have to sell cook food neither. Can be same pastry type, all different types of pastries. Like a place that sells ice cream, they don't. Oh, yeah, I taste. Oh Lord, so you're terrible. Lamb, you're not 10, I don't believe that you're not 10. Organic bread with sesame seeds and a butter glaze. Oh Lord, you know all that too. If you are 10, is your parents baking those things and you say you bake it? Tell me. Tell me the truth. Tell me the truth, ma'am. It must be them who doing it. You see, when I say I don't, when the spirit tell me, say, allow them to talk and we dive into it. And you're going to see, when the live is clear, YouTube will go through the live afterwards. You see, tomorrow, when you see the live, you're going to laugh. Mm-hmm. Because these are things I like to pull out of persons, get them to talk. So whether you're 10 or you're 1, you're able to put the information out. You understand? You're able to put the information out. These are things I like. So when I came on, I say, well, I have a topic in mind, but I don't want to put it out because I want someone to come with their topic. I want just about anything we can discuss, just about anything as long as it is respectful, right? And I said, I didn't see anybody come up, only you alone come up with something. And then I said, we could look at things, food or dress or things, how people behave in the 90s and in the 2000s. We are saying the 2000, because we're in 2025, but it means from in the 90s to now. And believe you me, persons were a little reluctant, to really talk. And I was the one trying to bring out the ideas, bring it out. And then see you come now, you make me feel so good. You are young, but what you do, if you are really 10, you have to practice making things. Maybe you like to practice to bake. Maybe one another thing when person make different drinks because you have to know the when you're practicing, you want to develop your own quantity. Like the other day, I have a plan to do some rum punch, but you have to be so sure of the amount to make it balance. You can't have too much water and a long syrup and a little tip around. You have to make the thing equate. Okay, okay. Oh Lord, you have a finger for that. So you do those things very well. You do those things very well. So it's nice that we can get person to come out. So what if you had not come? It I would have been delving on the. That is it. No, you see, and you see because we are talking now, it can give you will get something on which to build on. Something if it's even it may not be tonight or tomorrow, but down the road you'll say, oh, I remember I was on a live talking to somebody, and they were telling me about how to go about setting up a business. You understand me? And how I can expand in doing expanding the knowledge of baking. And how I can bake things and sell. And I can save my money and go to college or and study and have a degree put up in my business place. Because you're going to be having your skill and you're going to be employing persons now. But you see, all of that is when you're older enough. When you're old enough, then you can set up after you study, you save your money, open a nice little place, and just put in your fixtures what you want to use, and you employ somebody and you monitor it. Right? I am so proud and I've not met you, but I like when people have a skill. If it's even plumbing, I always tell person, something goes wrong at your house, you must be able to go and fix it. And I don't just mean to fix an ordinary pipe. You have to go and learn it. Learn it. Or yeah, I've never seen the bird bread. That should be fun. So you see, if you have a because you're good at ideas now and baking, you see if your parents or your family members who have a bakery doing things, it's a random idea, yes, but it can be interesting. So you will not only be there baking the regular loaf of bread that people just buy in the store to go home with. No, they say, oh, go down by Liam G. He bakes bird bread, turkey bread, all different types of bread, fish bread, all different types of bread because it's unusual, right? So business places would want to come and order. People say, oh, I want a bird bread for my Easter. I want a bird bread for Christmas or to give somebody. It's fun. But every time you go into the stores, is a regular bread. It's straight bread. We have to either slice it or it is already sliced, and that's it. So all the bakery basically bake the same shaped bread. But see they have sourdough. I don't like sourdough. The garlic bread is not bad, but you see random ideas. I wish that later on, because you say you're 10, I'm taking it, let's say that you're 10. Later on, ideas are going to come and ideas are going to go. By the time you're able to finish studying or learn, I would love for you not just to learn the skill at home. I want you to go and study so you can have the skill on paper. So when the health inspector comes, whoever they call in, wherever you are, they can see your certificate. You understand me? And you wouldn't be able to bake all the things because you alone cannot do it. You will be able to employ persons to help you and manage a bakery and have your name tag, the brand. I would come and work for you. You put your brand out. Lion G Bakery. Buns, biscuits, you name the different things. Or a bun that has a jello center, which You never know. Yeah, you see, the creativity will bring it all out. And everybody going to do the same thing, the same thing. Then when they're going to shop, then nobody go to that one because everybody is the same thing, right? So it's a beauty, and I like the way you're thinking. It is wonderful. I feel so yeah, three different doors, but you would know how to set it up, and after a while, you'd have more than one overs, right? These are things that people have to use creativity to survive. If everybody going on the same, like no, in the 90s we'd have the same bread, same slice. But no, we used to have more of a hard dough. We just have to use a knife and cut it. And then they started bringing the slice one. But now it is still the same hard dough or the slice one. And what they do now, they make the slice one, the hard dough too, into slices. You go in the store, look, you see so many shelves of the same type of bread. Some are more healthier than some. Some but the bottom line is they're all the same. They're all the same. So you with your young minds coming up now to expand and develop and create an industry. So in 2025, you have your ideas. And by the time you reach the age to go and study, you're going to have so many to put out. So many, so many. Right? So it's a beauty that I am glad I didn't put out any topic, although I touched it just the same, but I'm going to give my topic with something that has to do with what we focused on here. And you're going to laugh, but I'm not telling you yet. After the live, I'm going to put it up, but it won't. YouTube takes some time to go through. It's going to have something to do with baking, food. Yeah, man, having a skill is important. Important. Having a skill. A person will go and study to be a doctor. It's a skill, because he doesn't have to only work, say, at the hospital. He also can have his own business, right? The nurse doesn't have to be at the hospital. She can also operate her own business too. The teacher is the same, but I'm looking more at an independent type because if you don't send the children, if the teacher decides to go and have a school by herself, she has to have somebody to help her. She has to rely on the government for some support. But you see, when you have your own skill like that, you don't need. You have some people, I said they are good cooks. I know some persons, they cook some big, thick pots. They could go in the pot and sit down. And they take them out. Some of them take them on the street and they sell soup. Some big pot. And I don't know how they manage to cook the things and put in the pot. Huge pot. And they go out and put them in a cart and take them on the street and sell. And they do sell. So and some go with a lot of corn or yam and roast the yam and roast the corn and roast the saltfish, roast the mackerel, but mostly saltfish and the yam, same place. So a lot of people just buy street food, so you'll see it's same place there. It's really nice. It's a beauty when people have a skill. Having a skill is great. It is great. Even a fisherman, I would go out to sea. I go someplace to catch some fish, but if I don't know how, if I'm not trained how to pull in the line, or when to give it more line, so the fish can play with it, and I must know now when it feels a certain kind of way that the fish is really hooked, I must pull in the line now, and the fish is going to be pulling away, bracing away, and I have to put on more strength and pull it in. I'm at a certain level now, I lift it up, but I can't lift it up too early, you know. So you have to learn a skill. You have to learn it. It's important, and I'm so glad that you're able to make it tonight. I'm so super glad that you're 10 and you have the ideas. You like to. So what I'm sister, does she come around sometimes? I know she messed around with the phone the other day, but I guess she. But I'm happy. And I'm glad that you're able to make, and I'm not going to stretch your life too far, right? Yes, you can do cakes with three flavors. Yeah, man. You can have them on layers. That is beautiful too. Orange, vanilla, and chocolate. Yeah, man. You have creativity. So if you have a mind, your mind of a 10-year-old is very much advanced. So by the time you're 20, you're going to be through the roof. Through the roof. You're going to be excelling. So I have to pray for you to have health and strength and knowledge and success because I feel so proud of you. I feel so proud. I'm happy that you really sound like you're serious. You like to be in that section of the kitchen, the baking side, and some people may want to be in the cooking side. Some may want to be in the drink side, making drinks. Everybody have they what they like, they are good at. And some may want to be where they do salads, you know. Not everybody will make a nice salad. Some good at decorating for the person who bake the cake may not be able to decorate it nicely, but somebody could come in and decorate it so beautiful. Like when you see some beautiful wedding cakes, so nicely decorated, right? A person has to practice. So, Liam, I wish you all the best in all that you like to do, and also to my other subscribers, whoever is on here as well, to have a good rest tonight and have a wonderful the weekend is finished. You're preparing for Monday and have a wonderful week. And I hope to be on tomorrow early in the day. Today was I tried to get some things out of the way today so I could be on tomorrow about somewhere near 11. And then now in the evening later down, like maybe about 7:38. I think 8 o'clock is a bit better time, or quarter to 8. I wanted to be on by quarter to 8 tonight, but when I checked the time, it was 8 o'clock. I said, wow, I'm not going to get anybody. They're going to bed. But it's still early. Still early. So, guys, I'm appreciative for your time and I'm happy for Liam and his cake baking ideas and for other persons. And Liam, too, let me remind you, I'm going to give you guys a few minutes. Persons who are in the blue, they do have a channel. So I would like you guys to connect, right? Persons who do not have a channel, then, but those who don't have a channel, as I said earlier, try and get a channel, man. Start a channel so we can interact and help each other to reach the goal, right? So you can look around. I'm going to give you a couple minutes. Maybe you need to take a note of persons that are on. For some people don't like to say, but that's the best way to achieve it. Because if I end the live, you may not be able to see. So I'm going to give you a few minutes more to look around and then take the person name or whatever, then check out their live, check out their channel, and it would be nice if you could support them. Support, and those look at the others can look at the blue and do the same. So we do to each other. We're going to say they're in blue jackets, right? Sometime in the near future, I'm going to do a subscriber roll call, but I'm not going to do it until when I reach 1,000. You see, I'm a bossy, and then I will. Everybody will not be able to come at the same time. That's easy, but I will do a little check now and again, every now and again, and then check up people, let them know that although I have some people they don't really come on much, but they are there watching, they don't really click, they watch, and some are working and they watch it after. Because when you're at work, it's not right for you to be going on any device. The boss may try to terminate your service, and I would not be happy. Right? So, guys, I'm going to leave you now for the evening. I enjoy the company immensely. And Liam G, keep it up. And for those others of you who have skills and hiding it, see, I pull out so much out of Liam G. Whether or not he's speaking the truth or not is another thing. But persons can become motivated by what is put out. Because Persons putting out things doesn't necessarily mean that they are really true, but some of them can be true. I am not going to judge and say the person is lying. That's not me. I leave the person to put. And if they are really good at it, I'll tell them to develop on it and make it stronger. Right? So guys, remember those those who are on watching me and persons who will go after the live, maybe later or tomorrow, remember to subscribe to Auntie D TV and like the videos. Go to the channel, there's over 160 something videos there for you to watch. And comment, like, and share. Auntie D loves all her subscribers. And I'm thankful for those who have subscribed. And I'm still looking out for those who have not yet subscribed, who are trying to make up their mind. Make up your mind and come on in. All right. Have a good evening now. See you around in my next video. Bye. Mm-mm.